Hey girl, so listen, I know it's late, but y'all already know it's Monday and I had the panel to do. But now that the panel is over with, I just got finished watching sitting on something. I just got finished watching Love and Marriage. Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is season 4, episode 1. What's it called? Miami is the moment. So Trina on her yacht. Shout out to the yacht. So Trina, I will say this. I love your confessional look. That black dress, everything. Hair, everything. Makeup, everything. You look good, bitch. I ain't got nothing to say about you, Trina. Trina, you looking good. But one thing that's not looking good is how you still forcing this relationship on us with you and Raymond. Unless it's the same person I'm talking about. Because was it Raymond, the little sugarfoot? And we all knew that he was a sugarfoot way back in season 1. He got called out for being a sugarfoot, and he was never. What the hell is with y'all trying to pass off these girls to be men and to be all man? Like, I'm looking at Raymond, I'm looking at you, and it's just like night and day. Like, I'm just sitting here like, Trina, whatever. You ain't the first girl to do it, and you won't be the last. So, hey, go on ahead and have fun with you and Miss Raymond. Miss Raymond coming up on a bag, and you stupid enough to let him do it. So, hey, I'm all down for it. So she has an event coming up in Atlanta to celebrate her 21st year anniversary of her very first album, The Baddest Bitch. Now what confused me was why you was doing that in Atlanta. You know, like, didn't y'all record that round there to the slip and slide with Ted and all them down to Miami? So why are you having this event in Atlanta? That just really didn't make that much sense to me. I would figure, since your core audience and your core base is in Miami, that you would just have that there in Miami instead of Atlanta. And it was full of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta people. And whoever else Mona and them could find from well, not Mona, because they said Mona ain't even in charge of that no more. That's what they say. I don't know. But they still going to the damn Craigslist to find people to be that. Whatever, child. I'm going to let you have it, Trina, because this is the first damn episode. I'm going to let you have it. So Nori in his podcast, and shout out to Sweets Beats. First of all, shout out to Nori, homeboy. I came to party. Your girl was looking at me. Hey, she's a haggler. No, I'm not attacking her, but you don't want the boys to come over and start asking her what you want to do. Nothing. Hey, shout out to Nori. I like Nori. So he has a wife of 15 years. Shout out to her. And she comes to pick him up. So then she's trying to start a new business, and she feels like he isn't supporting her as much as he should. Now, this is no shade to Nari. I think it's Nari. This is no shade to you, sis, because you seem like a really sweet person. But why is it that every rapper's girlfriend, when they get on reality TV, the first thing they seem to want to do is to have this business or start this business venture, and it's always something to do with fashion, singing, makeup, hair, whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not saying that Mama Girl ain't talented and whatever the hell it is that she wants to do, and I feel like everybody has the right to do whatever the hell they want to do. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that she's not business savvy. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it seems like every single time we get a rapper wife, a rapper girlfriend, and it's the same storyline. That's all I'm saying, but I'm going to let you have it because you seem real sweet, and I'm going to let you have it, boo. I was just throwing that out there. So Sukihana down to her showcase. Sukihana, that was the most ratchet, ghetto fab, projectic hood, booger ass shit I think I have ever seen. And the fact that you want to go mainstream, if you haven't gone mainstream yet, with all of the ratchetity bullshit that's already out there, girl, you must be way too ratchet even for their asses. Any two times they got Meg and Cardi B damn near having sex on stage. You can't get no worse or ratchet than that. I mean, if it's an avenue in the lane for them, it should be an avenue in the lane for you in the mainstream. So, I don't know, girl. Maybe you ain't sucking the right dicks, or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you ain't throwing the right amount of bones on the Santa Maria shrines or something around there. I don't know. Um, so she's engaged to some rapper named Kill Bill. Shout out to Kill Bill. He was a little cutie or whatever. A little bit of cutie or whatever. So then she's talking about something she want to have a baby. Sukihana, no you don't. No, you don't, Sukihana. Like, don't nobody even take your ass seriously enough to as a damn artist, let alone mainstream. Now you want to sit here and talk about something you want to have a baby? Why? Your career is just what career of it is just now starting to go somewhere. So why now do you want to complicate things with the baby? That makes no sense to me. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard in my life. I guess, child. Um, Ace Hood, shout out to Ace Hood. I almost had to bust Scotty upside his head tonight, trying to talk about my man. Scotty, that's all me, that's all mine. Going about your business, child. Everybody I like, she won't. See what I'm saying? Anyway, he was up in the studio doing what he does, so shout out to him with his fine ass. Like, I live for Ace Hood, honey. So he talks about how he got into the industry and what happened between him and DJ Khaled. Listen, some people just want to do their own thing. And some people just want to go their own route. And some people just allow their wife to just take over whatever it is that they got to have. Because I think it's a little bit of all of that. And there's no shade to your wife, Ace Hood. But if everybody's saying that about your wife, I have no choice but to believe it. Now, while I don't think she purposely came there to ruin anything for you, she really just should have just sat back and allowed. But then again, maybe this was something that you've been wanting to do and everybody else was trying to talk you out of it, and maybe including your mama, and maybe she was the only person that said, hey baby, if you think this is what you want to do, then go on ahead and do it and I got your back. And if that's what it is, I'm down for that 1010%, but I need to know more about that backstory. So TWD down at the Trick or Trina morning show. Child, I guess. How you doing, Aunt Esther? What you got going on, Aunt Esther around there, child? I hope you still not... listen, I hope you putting the N95 mask over your face, considering every time when you talk, you spit. Because don't nobody want none of that lupus juice all over them or whatever the hell you got going on around there, TWD. And I'm just saying, child. Y'all know I don't really see it for TWD like that. So, hey, whoever get mad at me for reading them down, fuck you, girl, because I said what I said. So Trina is in Atlanta for her 21st anniversary, but because she ain't got no good budget around there, she can't even perform. Her new management team forgot to invite Esther. That was shade. Because I was kind of on her side with that. Everybody knows when you see Trina, your ass gonna see Trick somewhere scurrying in the corner like a little roach. So how the hell did y'all forget TWD? I'm just gonna be real. Like I was on their side with that. So something was in, but whatever. So Joy come around there. I don't know why Joy still got a job, but whatever. Joy come around there, and the topic of her and Raymond having kids come up, and she says she doesn't want to think about kids right now by her mom not being there. And I hear what you're saying, Trina. I would feel the same way. I totally feel where you're coming from with that, Trina, but I will say this. Your mama would not want you to not have kids simply because she's not there. All right? So, listen, time waits for nobody. You getting older, and so is your womb, girl. All right? Stop wasting time. Stop putting out these weak ass singles, girl. I'm just gonna be real. Stop putting out these weak ass singles, trying to get noticed, trying to get noticed from Nicki Minaj and Beyonce and all them. Girl, that ship has sailed. All right, go on ahead. Have you a baby by your little Sugarfoot, honey? Listen, I would much rather you have a baby by Sugarfoot than you not have nothing in the den at all. So if it has to be by undercover Sugarfoot, Trina, I will go on ahead and accept that. It's no shade. Moving on. So Ace Hood and his wife Selena. I don't see what the problem is with Selena. But she talks about how his old management team, which I'm guessing was DJ Khaled, probably let his ass go because they got tired of her always having her mouth involved in what the hell they had going on around there. I guess they're not used to strong, independent black women speaking up on behalf of their man. I guess they're used to the women just being happy for whatever comes down because, they're going to be able to spend up all the money to back cars and clothes and jewelry and whatever the expensive girls trip and whatever the hell it else is that y'all people do. Girl, I don't know. So Nori down to the cigar shop with his homies, and he talks about how his wife now wants a career, and he's just used to her taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, which leads me back to what my question was before. Why is it that every time a girlfriend of a rapper gets on reality TV, or wife, or fiance, they're always starting up something? It's never really, I have this. Sometimes it is, but majority of the times is, I'm the wife of a girlfriend, I'm the rapper of a girlfriend, I'm the baby mama of a girlfriend, and I'm starting to do this, or I'm starting to do that. And the fact that y'all was together for 15 years, I mean, shit, you ain't been doing nothing for 15 years but taking care of the house and the kids. I mean, I'm gonna let you have it, though, sis. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it. I ain't mad at you for wanting to go out there and get it on your own. Go ahead. So Ace Hood goes back to see his old stumping grounds, and then he goes back to see his mom. So she talks about how the last time they talked and how he made her feel as if, she just threw her by the wayside or whatever the case may be, because of the fact that, he backed away from his mainstream deal to go independent, and she put all of that on the wife, which I really didn't think was fair. At the end of the day, he's still a grown damn man. His wife could say anything, but his wife ain't saying shit. He did. His wife don't go in the studio and utter a word. He does. So I don't understand why everybody wants to just place all the bulk of that blame. Like, does Ace Hood not have a mind of his own? From the way he talks like a really intelligent man. So I don't think it's because he doesn't have a mind of his own. I believe that he probably always wanted to go his own way. Everybody else, including you, wanted him to stay mainstream for whatever y'all reasons are. And she was the one that was like, nah, you don't have to do shit that you don't want to do. If you feel as though you would go fair, better, independent, go ahead and do that. I mean, I hear what people are saying, but I do have to be on her. I'm just going to be on her side with that. And besides, he ain't had no problems with following the lead. So, hey, mama, ain't nothing you can do but to accept it. And mama, stop putting yourself in the same position as his wife. You're never going to be in the same position as his wife. And the Bible says that it's your wife, your children, your family, then your mama, then your daddy. Like, you're his mom. That's a place that can never be taken away from you. That's his wife. You can't provide the type of love that his wife can give. You can't provide the type of comfort that his wife can give. And he's not wrong for standing and sticking up behind his wife. He knows that you his mama. That's a place that nobody can take from you. And that should be enough for you. You're not his man, you his mama. And he's not your meal ticket either. Just throwing it out there, mama. I love you though, mama. You look like one of my little middle school teachers. Now, I couldn't stand her ass, but I actually like you, mama. I like you a lot. Shout out to you. So it was Trina's 21st anniversary down to Atlanta. Why was it in Atlanta? I don't know. But it was in Atlanta, and we saw all of the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta crew and whoever the Craigslist people was that they had there. Because I'm still not understanding why would she do that in Atlanta and not home in the 305 where everybody knows certain, loves certain, all the rest of that. But do what you want. So Sukihana meets with her mama, who's her manager. I guess Sukihana. She wants her to change her image and move into a different direction. And she agrees with that, but then she turns around and says that she wants to have a baby. And the mama said absolutely not. And then she gets upset when she's been told no. And then she throws a whole hissy fit, don't want to film, don't want to do this, don't want to do that. Sukihana, for you to have children, I'm going to need you to grow up really, really quickly. All right. Your mama wasn't wrong in anything that she said. You do sound mighty foolish just now getting your career someplace, wherever it is. But it's going someplace, I guess, no further than Love and Hip Hop. And that's fine with you. It's fine with me. And now you want to ruin all of that so soon by having a baby. Why? Why? You're young. Your pussy ain't going nowhere. Your uterus ain't going nowhere. And hopefully Kill Bill ain't going no goddamn where. Talking about something, well, Cardi B did it and Young Miami did it, but you not Cardi B and you not Young Miami. Those folks are mainstream. You're not. You can easily fall off the face of the earth and off the charts and nobody would give a fuck. They already not taking you seriously now. You think they're going to take you any more seriously by being so quick to run off and have a baby? But you want people to take you and your career seriously? Why would they? Look at the decisions that you're trying to make over a damn man. If that man loves you enough, he would not mind waiting a year. Much like she said, she didn't tell you no. She said you could do that in like a year or so. What's wrong with a year or so? 1 to 2 years. What's wrong with that? Get your career off first. Get somewhere. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you need to wake up and pay attention. And Lord knows, shut the hell up sometimes, Sukihana, because all that you gave at the end, it was very childish and I ain't go up for it. But y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. The episode was okay. The episode was okay. For right now, it's gonna be on the repertoire. But if it gets late and lame and tired and delayed and dusty and dehydrated like Leather Hip Hop Atlanta is, y'all already know how I do. Off with your motherfucking head. To the gallows you go. Hopefully this won't happen to y'all. But with that, I'm gone. Bye.